Tell us what the homeowners can expect during the installation process, or how they should prepare for that installation process.
Yeah, so generally, when we assign in the showroom for somebody to come out, which would be the one that goes and estimates, that would be the project manager. They would be the ones that would kind of explain more the process, especially, for example, if in the home there's like a grand piano to move or a pool table. I think generally that might be maybe an additional charge. That wouldn't be something that that the installer might move, but that would be questions that for sure, with the knowledge they have, the project managers would be happy to share. But for sure, after that process has done and there's still some questions that need to be answered, we would say that to prepare and what to expect would be if customers have any like fragile items or anything of personal importance that's in the area, we would say to kind of put it in a special spot, because sometimes we wouldn't want to, if it's something that's fragile of importance to touch it. The installers would not want to do that, so we would always say like, yes, if you have anything fragile important, make sure to ahead of time put it in a specific spot. And then usually, for example, if it's a carpet installation and depending on how much needs to be done, it usually just takes a day. So you don't have to, rent a hotel or anything like that. You basically can just take the day of like maybe just going somewhere while the installers are doing their work in your home. In some cases, since I've had the experience of being with my father in some of the sites, usually like if it's a big enough house as well and there's space, the customers can actually stay in a specific spot. And they don't have to actually be out of the house if that's not an option. So, for example, in one occasion, the only thing that needed to be done was the upstairs. So the customers just made sure to go to the basement downstairs where they had their TV or something, so they could just still stay in the house. With vinyl, if luxury vinyl tile or plank needs to be installed, it's generally the same idea. Where it tends to be maybe where you might have to be out of the house would be if you're doing like a site sand and finish where it's like a 7-day, I believe, process where for sure you cannot be in the house. So it's good to prepare ahead of time a place to go since you won't be able to be in the house for that long. So, and depending on the flooring you go with, it tends to be a different process. But that would be generally what would be in this case, the customer can expect and how to prepare.
Yeah, I would say just from a customer standpoint, and we recently had 3 rooms done as well as our stairs, and I was shocked that the installers could get in, move everything, and get everything done in a day. And they were amazing. I mean, they work so hard and there's so much to do. I would only add to that if you are going to be in the house, and a lot of people are working from home right now, it's just smart to know this is going to be loud, so you do need to make accommodations for that. Also, if you have small children or pets like we do, I had our pets put away upstairs in a different room. But it's stressful for them. There's a lot of noise going on. There's hammering and all of that kind of thing. So I think it's a good idea if you as a homeowner, at least it was for me, to do as much of this as possible. There's so many little trinkets in your house that you can put away. And like you said, anything fragile, you can also, just take the drawers out of, really heavy things and that kind of thing and put them away yourself. My idea was that I wanted the installers, although they were fantastic, I wanted them in and out in as little time as possible. And so to have those things put away first so that they can get in, they can move the big things. And I will say this too, they took pictures of where everything was, so they were able to put it all back. And they did an amazing job. But I would say as a homeowner, that you want to put those things that are, the drawers out of things, just get them put away. The things that are inside, maybe your cabinets, your little trinkets, you want to have all that put away. And the things that just sit on top of coffee tables and countertops or anything where they're going to be installing. And so, it was great for the dogs that they were just in and out. Also, I would just strongly advise anybody to put your pets, out away from the installers. A, you don't want them underfoot, but B, they have to go inside and outside a lot. So you don't want like an inside dog or cat getting out and adding to that. So I think it's better for the stress of everyone if you do want to go ahead and do those things. But certainly know that the installers that Fleming has are great, very careful with your things. And as you can see in the video, they clean up everything and put things back as it was. So, and they are, bilingual. So they were great. I think they would be great for anybody Spanish speaking as well as English speaking. But I couldn't say enough good things about the professionalism of the team that came out to our house.